How's it going, everybody? My name's Ryan. Welcome to Crosswatcher. I have a tarot read for you today. We're going to do things slightly different, or at least from my perspective, we're doing things slightly different. I've already laid out the stock card affirmations. I've got 3 across the top, and I've got three descending down towards me. And if you want to be specific about it, it's actually 4 descending down from me. We're going to get right into this. This is a collective read, so I'm going to try to be as vague as possible. But if you see details between the spaces in what I'm reading here, go ahead and hit me up for a personalized reading, and we can get more detailed about the advice moving forward for your situation. Now, this is going to be, if you're in a relationship, this could apply to you. I'm not going to say it's not going to, but this is going to be mostly for anyone who is pursuing an endeavor that hasn't fully come to fruition. It's going to be for singles. It's going to be for advice coming in on what energies you're going to be dealing with in the future. And we're going to be reading your energy and their or its energy. Your energy, and this could be reversed, is going to be specified by the Rider-Waite deck. We've got classic Radiant Wise for the other energy. We've got bicycle deck affirmations for some more details, and we're going to pull some more stock card affirmations after everything's said and done, and then we're going to end with some advice with the Talisman Oracle. Let's get ready. Okay, so first things first. We have Earth sign card and air sign card coming out. This one's up in the corner. This one's down closest to me. So we got Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. But it's giving me more Taurus, Virgo. We got air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and I know I've said Aquarius. I've accidentally in the past said that Aquarius is a water sign. I don't know why I continue to make that mistake, but let's not forget the fact that that Aquarius is definitely an air sign. We got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So that's not to exclude water signs. I'm sure a lot of water sign cards are going to pop up in this read today, but let's get into this. Okay, so somebody's making a point in all this to in the process of achievement card coming out to create the perfect life. Now, this is that endeavor I was talking about. Now, if you're single and you have no aspirations of being in a relationship, you are in the process of creating a life in the physical realm. Okay, there's a lot of communication for some, and in this time, I'm shooting this in Mercury retrograde. In this time, the communications are a little bit backwards, or there is no communication at all, depending on your story. But that's pretty much the gist of this. Is somebody's making a point to somebody else, perhaps, that they are in the process of achievement to create a perfect life for somebody else, perhaps, or for themselves. And so it's giving me strong Taurus because the lavish card came out. Okay, someone's buckling down, trying to create the most lavish life possible for somebody else or for themselves. And in that lavish life consists of a lot of physical attachments, whether or not you think that's a negative thing or positive thing, doesn't really matter. A lot of beauty to surround themselves. They feel that the word entitled is coming out, but whether or not that's a negative thing or a positive thing, to create a beautiful life for yourself, or this air sign perhaps trying to create a beautiful life for an earth sign. Now I'm getting opposites here, earth and air, as far as the astrological signs. So take it as it resonates. Let's get into your energy. Okay, so your energy could be reversed. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? What do we need to know about this point that's being made in the process of achievement to create a lavish, perfect life? You know, there's no such thing as a perfect life, but Spirit's going to give us the details right now. All right, we're going to pull some poppers and see what's going on with this process of achievement and this perfect, 2 cards coming out. We got the Ace of Pentacles, reflecting that initial, what it's given me is this initial promise of a perfect life. Perhaps somebody has made a promise to you, and you're kind of keeping your own energy follow me here. You're keeping your own energy locked in that goal, that whatever happens, whoever presents to you a perfect life has to own up to that promise. Okay. And then we have the Two of Swords. So these cards together is sort of, this is giving me the word on the brink, or on the words on the brink, the phrase, on the brink of either letting this go or just in general realizing that you have choices. But it's also giving me a sense of insecurity that you don't really know where to go because of the cards that are being presented to you. Take that as it resonates. Okay, so we're gonna stack these suckers on one side of this read, making a point. So this Two of Swords making a point, that you're being headstrong, you're being stuck in your ways. You could be this earth sign, and clarified also by that Ace of Pentacles, that this is a for sure thing. You set your goals starting out with, you are not willing to sway from your goals. You are basically in, whether it's a good thing or a negative thing or a positive thing in your life, you are stuck in your ways. You have your eye on the prize, and you are not going to be swayed by any. Don't forget that earth sign. That air sign card. That Two of Swords. You're not going to be swayed or manipulated by fleeting promises. You want to see. You want to see. You want to see, they're saying pen to the paper, but you want to see physical proof, don't we all, right? Let me know if that resonates with you down in the cards. Let me shuffle this real quick. I hope y'all doing well. I know it's been really tense. You might be seeing a series of threes, 3-3-3 coming up lately. A lot of threes coming up. You might be seeing 3-3-3-3, or patterns of three in multiples. The dates, the 23rd came out in quite a few readings. 15, 15, 15, 15, possibly in your storyline. It's sort of with the 3-3-3 and the 15-15, stating that you need to be open, you need to be intuitive, but then you also need to internally clarify your goals on what exactly. Oh, hang on a second. Let me turn this on. My little battery thing. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Batteries are wearing down. Your batteries on your phone, batteries on your devices might be wearing down a little bit faster than normal. Unprecedented miscommunications or lack of communications, possibly internet going out. Maybe you haven't been able to check your bank account electronically. Stuff like that's happening. Let's keep going, pulling your energy. I think we've got quite a bit of a story here already with your energy. But we're going to pull maybe another couple more cards. Ooh, yeah, we got the moon. For some of y'all, this is a season of being extra emotional. Cancer, moon ruled by Cancer, extra emotional, perhaps with family. Perhaps this is I can't understand why I'm being so emotional, but it all stems from these karmic cycles. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Wheel of Fortune come out. So this is going down closer to the air sign. Specifying that you are not, like I was saying before about you're not easily manipulated, deceived, the moon reflecting those deceptions or those lies that have happened either in the past for you, or you're just sort of on edge, kind of feeling like everything that somebody is saying to you is a lie. Let me know if that resonates for you down in the corner. We're going to see if we can get another clarifier without shuffling this deck. Give as many options as possible. Ooh, okay, we got the Sun card. Yeah, someone's stealing your joy. Somebody, this is clarifying also the moon. So we got the moon and the sun, okay? So things that are closest to your heart, promises, dreams and aspirations that you've had. You've possibly been having bad dreams, or maybe not so much bad dreams, but you've been writing it down lately, kind of keeping a dream journal on what exactly, trying to decipher what your dreams are meaning. And they all have meaning. Your dreams can be pretty intense. You could be having struggle. This is down closest to me, clarified with the moon. So, and then above that, the Ace of Pentacles, kind of specifying that things in your physical world have been giving you these signs, these dreams. You've been sort of trying to pick them apart. Hopefully this applies to everybody, but this might not apply to everybody. But your dreams have many layers to them. Okay, there is the dream itself. I'm just trying to get this with 10:17 on the clock. Try to get this real quick. Your dreams have many layers to them. There's quite a few specific points to your dreams. One is the dream itself. Two is the fact that you are aware of your dream, whether or not that's when you wake up or for a lot of you, that's actually becoming aware and conscious in the dream, that the dream, and then the fact that you are aware that in the dream that you are dreaming. Follow me here. And then there's another layer to peel back. There is a sense of fear clarified by that moon. Okay, so your awareness, sense of self, your awareness of yourself with the sun, and then the moon. This fear sense, for some of y'all, it kind of scares you, but then for a lot of you, you feel very detached from the fear. You're very aware of the fear in the dream or the overall aspect of the dream. And then you have your perception. And this is kind of gets into out-of-body experience, this sort of out-of-body, this elusive dream, this sort of becoming aware within the dream. Then all of a sudden, for some of y'all, you can see your surroundings. Your eyes open up, but your eyes aren't really open up. You're still dreaming. You're being aware of your surroundings, and you can see your pillow. You can see your alarm clock. You can see your window. You can see things, but you're still dreaming, and you're still aware of the dream. And for some of y'all, you're still trying to focus on the details of the dream while you're conscious and you're aware. And with this fear, this fear doesn't really have nothing to do with it. This fear is sort of your just subconscious. The moon is sort of doing its thing. You're detached from it, and you see everything. And then when you finally wake up and you go and you journal down, you realize you're consciously aware that there's a difference between all those four aspects. And the fifth aspect, this is the thing you might not be aware of, is everything about the dream experience that isn't your dream itself in the details, the fear attachment, the fact that you became aware, and the fact that you became awake and you can see everything. Everything that is not that. That is the overall absolute to the conscious human experience. The messages that well, maybe not so much the messages, but the overall encapsulating realm of dream and consciousness. The thing that you can't really perceive it, you can't feel it. It's just it's there. It's everything that like a cell, has its nucleus and it's all its little parts and functions, and then you have the entirety of the capsulation of the dream realm itself. Now, if you're not aware of how that works, the universe, we'll just call it the universe, everything, the blackness, the void, this absolute, everything that encapsulates both consciousness, subconsciousness, and how you are aware and in control of all this. Very specific to this reading and the collective reading, where when you can look at all these details in a non-dualistic format or approach, in a dualistic world, that's when you can separate yourself from things that are things that you want and need and desire, and the things that you can create here in the physical realm. Now, at the bottom, I hope that made sense to you. At the bottom of this, we do have the Eight of Wands. So somebody in all this has been communicating with you, or is going to communicate with you in the future, and going to send you a text, email, some sort of communication, or just going to try to communicate with you. This is that journey, or so this is also what communications you are willing to accept in all this, what energies you're willing to accept. And then you have your approach to this whole thing is to be detached from your emotions, also specifying the sun and the things that the moon and the sun, the things that are separating what things that you want and and you deserve, things that you can create, and the things that are holding you back, dreams, deceptions by other people, the shit that you're not willing to deal with anymore. And this is also clarifying that things that you are or not are willing to endure in the season. You got the Fool card. You're ready to start anew. Maybe feeling a little bit insecure about it all. But with this, we got 2 8s here, and we got a 0. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a divine calling. You might want to look up what 88 is, or perhaps 808 popping up. A sense of regaining your power in all this, knowing that by taking risks in whether or not you are leaving or approaching an energy or bringing forward a philosophy, they're telling me, your own internal philosophy, things that you're experiencing, things that you've learned, not attaching yourself to any emotions, and moving forward, you will create the happiness, and a willing to endure in all this. This is with these 4 cards all together, is an endurance through the signs, through the negativity, through the lies and deception, that you will come hell or high water. Come hell or high water, filling up my cups. I am definitely going to find out what makes me happy, and I'm going to manifest my greatest dreams and destiny. That is you. That is your energy in all this. We also have the Ace of Wands coming out, and then we also have the 2 of Cups. You for sure know what you want. Also, doubling down on this stuck in your ways. You could be a very spiritual. You could be a Taurus with your moon in Pisces. It's not unlikely with these water signs coming out. You could be an earth sign with your moon in Cancer. You could be a Cancer with your moon in Taurus. Okay, all those apply. We do have Virgo in here. We do have we have strong Virgo. You could be a Virgo ascending moon. You could be a Leo sun rising, but mostly your other signs falling under earth and air, earth and water. And that'll be it for the collective, Ryan's intuitive collective energy read on you. Let's get this other energy moving into this. 17:21 on the clock, making good time. Let's get this other energy along this process of achievement, this making a point, and this air sign, earth sign, process of achievement, trying to build a lavish lifestyle, coming from a broken heart. This is their approach to everything. That's going to go from the top, right below earth sign. Okay, so we might have an earth sign, or possibly an air sign, possibly a water sign. Not too many fire signs coming out here, but we do have that Leo sun. Possibly this is their approach to things. It's a lot of internal work that they are doing or unwilling to do. At least that's from maybe your perspective. Take it in the reverse if you have to. That is adjacent to the 2 of Swords. So perhaps somebody in all this is kind of telling me not willing to accept a person's fault. Not willing to accept a person's approach, that they might be a beautiful person. Okay, they might be a beautiful person on the surface to you. You might just really enjoy their energy, or have enjoyed the energy in the past. But ultimately, there's a sense of not willing to accept a person for. Oh, we got 2 cards here. Not willing to accept a person's faults. A person's kind of their own self-sabotage in the relationship, but ultimately it reflects an inner turmoil of their own shadow. Okay, but on the surface they're a beautiful person. They're not a bad person to be around. They're a family person. They strive to achieve what they want in life through their physical works. For some of you, this is someone that's coming up in the future. And we got the King of Cups coming out also with the 9 of Cups, doubling down on the 9 of Cups. So both of y'all on the surface, at least, are confident. It's how you got yourself into this, and willing to talk things out. You're both capable, fulfilling your own lives, filling your own cups, so to speak. And you're both very strategic, but ultimately with that three of swords, there is a lot of achievement to be had through the internal work to perfect this life, to own up to these promises. And then for some of y'all, some of the whoever this other energy is, this is going to be an A energy, B energy, negative energy, positive energy. Take it as it resonates. Your energy, their energy. Your energy, the energy that's coming in the future. Take it as it resonates. There is a sense of, a sense of being of picking and choosing their battles, and not overextending. I'm getting not overextending, and for those who are not willing to overextend emotionally, basically willing to talk about your emotions, that's going to result in a lot of waiting around with whoever this, take it as resonates, whoever this energy is, whatever energy they're trying to communicate. If their strategy is to keep it all internally internal and locked up and not reveal the truth of their past, reveal, for those who have been very close, if this person's very close to their family, if they are close to their family, but yet there is a lot of ghosts in their family, a lot of shadow in their family, a lot of pain and suffering that they've had to deal with karmic ties in the past, karmic cycles. That strategy is going to revolve in a lot of stagnant energy. It's going to revolve in basically no resolution, or at least a very delayed resolution. We got another card popping out here. We got a Knight of Swords, another air sign here at the bottom, but they're telling me that there is more. We got a Knight of Swords moving forward with the communication. Perhaps that communication is kind of not fully clear. Going back to lies, deceptions, we do have that moon and the sun. One thing that is being expressed or communicated is not exactly what is on the surface. Let's pull again. We got another half of this bottom stack that needs to be discovered. Oh yeah, there we go. We got that dreams. We got that anxiety. Okay, in this season down here, and this is going to go alongside the Knight of Swords, kind of giving a more in-depth clarification on the energy versus the first from the Rider-Waite deck. The energy I pulled from there only had 4 cards. This is going to actually have more. We're going to pull more. This is with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords in this nine of Swords and Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we got 9s and 9s. We got 8s and 8s. We got a 2 and a 3. We got Major Arcana and Court cards. Okay, so this is a person who's got a lot of anxiety. Perhaps they take anxiety medications. They're telling me anxiety towards the communications that they do put out. So they pick and choose. Going back to the picking and choosing on what exactly communications they put forward, or at least the effort that they put forward, the actions that they put forward, and going back to what I was originally saying, that this is a miscommunication to whoever else is involved. Then, not willing to put it all in, or clarify in the promises, or at least own up to the promises and their actions that they're willing to put in. But this is giving me a lot of work. Okay, and we got this Nine of Swords below the Nine of Cups. Okay, so a person that kind of puts it out on the surface that they are all well and collected and that they know where they're going, and perhaps they do make a lot of money in their job, but ultimately they're keeping a lot to themselves, and they could be keeping that money to themselves. We got that is or maybe not willing to put in the work. Maybe that's what you've seen in this person. They're not willing to put in the work, or maybe you find yourself for some reason or another not willing to put in the work. With that Ace of Pentacles, sort of like a lot of waiting around for a person to strategize on how they're going to move forward. Okay, and then for a lot of you, this is your energy, how you're just not sure on how you're going to make things happen. You know, with the little bit that you have, they're telling me. You know, the little bit of effort that others have put into you, the investment that others have put into you, take it as it resonates, is leaving you anxious, and and perhaps, because we're talking like the moon and the 9 of swords, which is bad dreams, shadow emotions, bad dreams, also bad dreams, joy and communication. We got joy and communication on the inside cards here in the shadow realm, clarified by that air sign. And then these are your outside shadow. Moon and a 9 of swords. Bad dreams. And for some of y'all, let me know if this resonates down in the comments. Hit the thumbs up if this applies to you, or if you're just really enjoying this. Some of y'all are not really understanding why your family pops up in your dreams. Maybe for those who applies, you've been detached from your family element, or maybe a past person. You're not really sure why. You thought this karmic cycle was done, but they're popping up in your dreams. Somebody that you're having tension with, or a goal, or something in the past that you're having tension with, is popping up in your dreams, and you're journaling, or you're at least reflecting, because it's very clear to you that this keeps happening, and you're just like, why do I got to deal with this? I don't have no emotional attachment to whatever this is. And it keeps popping up in my dreams. 26:32 on the clock. We do have 4 of Pentacles popping out again. We got the King of Swords popping out also. We got the Page of Cups. That's been popping up more. Kind of specifying again, bringing about that Cancer, Pisces, water signs kind of still involved in all this. And the Ace of Wands, and doubling down on the Fool. Okay, so this is a brand new time for a lot of us to be certain about where we want to focus our energy and move forward, but still with this Mercury in retrograde. Take it as it resonates, even if Mercury's not in retrograde at the time that you're watching this video. Is kind of this uncertain place to distribute emotional energy, and usually I point out a lot of chakra work, but this in this reading is a lot of kind of deceiving self. Don't forget, this other energy. Whatever they're keeping hidden, not being exposed, not knowing how to communicate, is preventing their point from getting across, or preventing their efforts from expressing. They're telling me expressing how they will eventually get around to strategizing within the process of achievement, of strategizing or manifesting the perfect life for this other person, owning up to their promises on whatever this is, this goal that they're trying to own up to this air sign, this earth sign, and also being having Leo coming out, and water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming out in here. Could be a strong placement in your chart or their chart. And you might want to look into either your chart or their chart to see how this resonates with you. We're going to move on to see if we can't get any more clarification. They're telling me to pull tops from the stock card affirmations, where you got karma received. The Wheel of Fortune didn't come out, but karma received coming out in here. So specifying that there's some karmic cycles that need to be, one way or another, that need to be acknowledged and finished to move forward with manifesting the perfect destiny. We got a nice selling point, clarifying an effort putting forward to making a point. Nice selling point. Somebody has said something that they had a perfect strategy, and it doesn't seem so clear in your mind, or doesn't seem so clear into their mind on how this is going to manifest. It's created some doubt. It's creating bad dreams. Moment of struggle, creating a moment of struggle. Karma received a nice selling point, creating a moment of struggle down closer to the moon, actually right on top of the moon and the sun. That Knight of Swords and that Knight of Swords and 9 of Swords. Try saying that 5 times fast. You might be seeing 555 coming out. That is very clear. If you're not clear, let me know down in the comments. You can get a personal reading from me, which will come with some intuitive advice on your specific story. Because I can't give you more details and advice to your specific story moving forward unless I have more details to your life and your star sign chart. So take that into consideration. Moving forward with the bicycle deck, we're going to see if we can't get some more details coming out here. We're going to intuitively put them in place to find out more details to this story, to see if this applies to you. Some more incentive. Ooh, yeah, we got take what you can. So somebody in all this with a sense of completion and the communication card with the 10 of spades, taking what they can from the communication, putting forward and kind of giving it some time, they're telling me. Healthy, it's a healthy approach. You thought that at the time with the ace of diamonds, also clarifying the ace of pentacles. Yeah, ace of pentacles, ace of diamonds. It was a healthy approach they're giving me. It was a nice selling point. Also clarifying a lavish life. You thought this was a healthy communication, that this was your say all be all in the manifestations. You thought this was your person or your energy or your goal or your way to move forward, your strategy moving forward. In all this, you're gonna you feel like it's a deceptive energy coming into your world that you can't seem to strategize or navigate or communicate with. We got more cards coming out. We got working hard. Somebody in all this is working hard with another seven of diamonds is also the pentacles going there below. Take what you can, healthy, working hard. You saw this person is working hard, emotional, communicatively in their job. This is kind of doubling down on the fact that some energy in all this is making good money, and they're very sturdy or at least they have a good stern goal, strategic goal on how they're going to manifest wealth and abundance in the future. 31:55 on the clock. Addition with the Queen of Hearts. Addition, this is clarifying something that is being added. The opposite of that is subtraction. So in your energy here, with the 10, the ace, the 7 of diamonds, 17 can be a specific number to you. 18 can be also a specific number to somebody else or you, or you can add those numbers together. We got addition, that this was something that you wanted to add, but then also in going down in the shadow aspect, it's something that you wanted to add to your life that you thought was going to be beneficial. That's what addition means. But ultimately, this has added more turmoil for you and your storyline. Going down closer to the moon and the sun, joy and emotions, deceptions and ego, kind of clarifying that it's sort of, things are sort of starting to be revealed. I'm going to shuffle this one more time, and we're going to see if we can pull some more details on the other side of this read, clarifying. Ooh, this is getting a little jumbled. Hang on a second. Getting a good mix here. Getting a good mix here. They're telling me one of these cards does apply. We got this card here, the Light Worker. Okay, so we got the 8 of spades, clarifying that this communication, that this action was a very beneficial action, a very beneficial communication, or whatever this air sign, earth sign, whoever, this Cancer, whoever in this life this applies to, came across as a light worker. It's not necessary. I mean, in essence, we are all light workers if we decide to look at the greater good and help all of humanity. What I am doing is I am a light worker, but essentially, there is a fine line between what my actions and communications, me for example, putting out there to the world, putting out there into my relationships or my communications. There's a fine line of whether or not that action is actually light work or not. Some of y'all out there are earth angels. Some of y'all are old souls. I wouldn't be surprised to see the old soul card coming out, and we're all light workers at heart. If you run across somebody that doesn't give a damn about anybody, that is not a light worker, okay? If they put themselves out there, they sacrifice themselves in one way, shape, or form, or they're really just got a good heart and they're trying to do good and they really work proactive at it, they are the light worker, okay? But this is telling me, starting out, that this person came across as a light worker, or at least they're struggling, landing on that three of swords, that heart with the swords in it, that they do have internal work to do. That it is not just it's not fun and games. It's not just words and show. You have to put in the work, and the internal work is really what's going to bring this all into fruition. We got too afraid, clarifying what I just said with the 2 of spades, another spades card. We got a 8, 9, 10, a completion. A little bit of a completion, but it's also clarified by the nope, try again card. Another 10 within the communications, another sense of completion, a 10, 10. This is a karmic and divine soul tie, and the efforts that they put into this is divinely guided. So there is a sense of needing to trust a person's path. If you see yourself in the future attached to somebody that puts out all these energies, whatever resonates for you, there is a sense of still waiting around for this person to do the work, and double checking and double triple checking and quadruple checking to make sure and still stay with them, to make sure to communicate with them on any large or small or large scale. Communicate with them on making sure that they stay onto their path. With the light worker, the too afraid to acknowledge their shadow, or too afraid to just dive into it, and the nope, try again with the 10, 10 coming out. All right, so yeah, that's getting closer down into the shadow. We're going to pull a couple more before we move on to the advice from the Talisman Oracle deck. I'm really liking this. This is showing me that somebody is willing to put in the work. It might not seem like it, but they definitely are. We got the we want this landed right in the middle of the karma received. Now, this is both an agreement that both of you came into fruition with. This is applying to those of you who are on the twin flame soulmate journey. This is applying to a past person, a past energy where you got into this, where you saw them as this powerful big figure, and they had a lot of words, and you took what you can with this. It was a karmic cycle, and you both agreed that this is what you wanted. That landed right in the middle between the two of you. We got one step at a time, also clarifying that card with the communications. Perhaps you took it slow. Maybe this is kind of giving me, this might have been for those that apply, this is a long distance relationship. Perhaps you met this person on the internet. You thought this was a healthy thing moving forward. Perhaps you went on a date and everything seemed all good. Something in the future for some of y'all, something in the present for some of y'all, kind of gave you that impression, like, nope, try again. Like, you're a very beautiful person, you got a great heart, but really your communications are kind of just all over the place, and you're giving me the sense of insecurity. It's giving me bad dreams. You're giving me anxiety. Get away from me type of energy. We got return. Somebody in all this is coming back. Don't forget that you had that, I believe it was the 8 of Wands coming out with, so with the 6 of Spades, somebody is coming back. Either you're returning, they're returning. I'm sorry, this goes in the middle. We want this one step at a time, giving me sort of that you had a sort of falling out, perhaps for those that apply. If it resonates, you had a falling out, and somebody is returning with the communication, and that might be coming on the 6th, 7th, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th, 13th. That might be coming on the 13th of January, or whatever month you find yourself. Sorry, I didn't mean to be too specific, but whatever month you find yourself in now, that might be coming in on the 13th of the next month. Okay, and then somewhere in all of this, there are numbers in here that add up to 23. Yeah, somewhere in this, I'm not going to stop to do the math, but somewhere in this, there's a 23. Ooh, we got two more cards coming out. This is going to be for their energy, the B energy. Holistics, with the King of Hearts, getting down into the shadow realm with no try again. Go the holistic route. If you're having bad dreams, there is something seated in your shadow that needs to be worked out. And we got Guardian Angel. We got the 6 of Diamonds, Guardian Angel. You might have seen this person as a Guardian Angel, or it's kind of given me that there is a Guardian Angel in all this, pointing them intuitively, to the path they need to take here in the physical world to manifest their perfect life. And at the very bottom, we got a witch. So someone in all this, a queen of spades, someone in all this, I'm not going to get detailed, somewhere in all this, there is a witch doing their thing, casting spells, giving you bad dreams. It's not going to apply to everybody, but we do have witches, mages, and warlocks, a part of the audience. If this is a first time in on this, on a read with me on Crosswatcher channel, if you like what you're hearing, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, make sure you smash that like button and be subscribed for more truth and more in-depth collective readings, and get a personal read with me if you want something more attached to your story. With 40:10 on the clock, 40:11, let me sip this coffee real quick. We're going to get into this Talisman Oracle real quick for both of y'all's advice. All right, we got the Talisman Oracle. We are going to pull a couple of these with 40:25 on the clock. Try to get through this. This is properly shuffled. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is not properly shuffled. Hang on a second. Hang on. 1 second. One shuffle. Let me know down in the comments if this is resonating with you and your story. We can definitely get you more details moving forward for your situation if you feel that you need more of a strategy and advice moving forward. Okay. Here we go. We are going to let Spirit pull whatever advice we need from this Talisman Oracle. Now, I've read quite a few of these already. So, ooh, yeah, there goes one. Mindfulness. Haven't read that one yet. We got mindfulness coming out. Or at least I don't remember reading that one. We're going to pull one more. We got your energy, their energy. You're going to take this as it resonates, because it could apply to both of you. Could apply to the situation in general. Let's pull another one, Spirit. What do we need to know? Advice, Talisman Oracle. There it is. All right, so that's the last one we're going to pull. We've got union. So we got mindfulness in all this. Both of y'all need to be mindful of each other. We've got union, and we are definitely going to pull a read, pull some information on that. One sickety sec. Hang on 1 second. We got banish a curse for whatever witch that is, putting spells, giving you bad dreams, blessed day, cast away negativity, whoever that applies to. We got change and all this. We got concealment and all this. We got confidence. You are confident. Courage, moving forward. We got creativity. Hang on a second. We got cut ties if you have to. If this ain't working out in your best benefit, but give it some time if you have to. Defense, destiny, divine guidance, and all this for everybody who it applies. Elixir of life, no idea what that is. Equilibrium. We got eternal charisma. Hey, where is it? Financial security, finding love. We all want to find love. Good fortune. We got good luck. Hang on a second. With 42:29 on the clock. Grounding, growth. Must be at the back. Happiness, healing energy. Come on, Spirit. Intuition, karmic justice, knowledge. 1 second. This must be at the very back. Hang on a second. Learn the truth. Let go. Everybody wants to learn the truth in this. Get a personal reading if you want to learn some truth to your story. Luna, magical power, mindfulness. Finally, woo! Mindfulness. Here we go. Let's get through this real quick. All right. Sorry about the glare. Okay. There is a lot of beauty in the stillness of the mind, allowing ourselves to be present in the moment and not worry about how things could have been or what we could have done better can open our minds to the treasures of what we have to be thankful for. With great patience and perseverance, we can accomplish anything. It's best not to rush into action or judgment too quickly. Remember what I said. Often patience is not about how long we can wait, but what we do with our time while waiting. We can learn to be grateful for every moment of our day, even when we feel stuck and things don't go our way. Like the praying mantis, staying mindful will make all of your endeavors mere fruitful and meaningful. Okay, take it as it resonates. The affirmation for that is, I am still. Okay, so union's got to be back here somewhere. Passion, protection, you are protected. Rebirth has been coming up quite a lot. Resilience, safe travel, success, union. Here we go. final affirmation, final advice for this read. This card represents unity, wholeness, and fulfillment. Harmony can arise from forces that can be seen as opposite, yet they are interconnected and they work to complement each other. This card can represent friendship, teamwork, or partnership. It's not essential to master every talent, skill, or knowledge because our unity with like-minded people can bring the best end results. This card teaches us to trust others and their area of expertise. The heavy weight of responsibility can be divided, and the celebration of success is much sweeter when it's shared. And the affirmation for that is, we are stronger together. My name is Ryan. You've been watching the Crosswatcher channel. Make sure you smash that like button and be subscribed and share this video. All right? Put me out there to the world so it can reach more people and on more people's higher timelines to set their minds at ease, and like I said, set them on a higher timeline towards ascension, however that may resonate. Thank you for letting me read for the collective. I love you guys. Namaste, and I will catch you on the next one.